have to explain you this, it is a certain set of restrictions or reservation towards certain set of people. In our case, it is we the women. There is discrimination prevalent in the workplace, in spite of laws which forbids discrimination. Women are being discriminated everywhere. 58% women reported discrimination. To give you certain examples, what discrimination appears to you or how will you understand that you're getting discriminated are creating specific roles or responsibilities or jobs that have primarily been assigned to women only. Then giving you career disadvantage purely because you're a woman. Then talking about discounting on roles or positions or remunerations while coming from career breaks. Pointing at your intellectual capabilities. These are some of the things that we came across more usually, and people has reported that this thing been happening to them more often. It is really saddening to see that the decision of the outcome is not based on the competencies or the intellectual capabilities she presents, but purely on the basis of that she's a woman. In this survey, a lot of women entrepreneurs came forward and shared their experience, out of which, surprisingly, 95% of women entrepreneurs has shared that they have been mocked or been questioned at the intellectual capabilities of running their business. Not because they are running business, because they are women and running the business. In today's era, we have often seen there are specific jobs, roles that are defined or assigned for women. There are numerous opportunities in jobs which classified unfit for women. Now this kind of discrimination is being openly channeled in all across and more often has seen in workplaces. Companies or organizations which are promoting this kind of gender diversity is not actually encouraging diversity, but they are building a perception of gender-friendly organizations. My take here is that women doesn't need reservation for specific jobs. They don't want to restrict themselves for certain jobs or roles. They want to compete. All they want is respect, dignity and equality at the workplace. We need to introspect that how can we create that environment and let them compete, because they also have competencies, because they also have capabilities, because they also bring value add to the business. Women are not good to have number in the organization. They are reservoirs of talent, they are reservoirs of intellectual capabilities, they are reservoirs of resilience. A lot of time, women have faced discrimination on the grounds of career breaks they take because of maternity or caregiving. They have to compromise on roles, compensations, positions and choices whenever they want to get back to work. It would be interesting to know how maternity would impact their intellectual capabilities. It is not something unheard of that we have special programs being run to bring people back, to bring women back to corporate world from maternity breaks. The monetary benefit which a woman is entitled for during her maternity is very, very insignificant in comparison to opportunity loss and discounting at work whenever she wants to come back. Whenever you're stuck in such similar situation or this kind of situation, you need to raise it and you need to push back that this is not being done, or this is not a correct way of marking a person or marking individual capabilities basis that you're coming from a career break. You need to push it to an extent that you need to seek help from management or from our stakeholders, or need to reach out to them stating your view on this. And if you think and if you feel that management or that company is not supportive of this, then please be rest assured that this place or this organization is not a right fit for you and will hamper your growth opportunities in future.